Hello, this is Leslie Lee, and welcome to Simply Tarot, where I give intuitive advice to empower your life. This is a reading for the air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, for the week of October 16th through the 20th. This is a general energy reading, so I encourage you to look at your sun, moon, and rising signs. That way you get more clarity and get a better idea of how your week may proceed. If you're not aware of your moon and rising signs, I do have the links in the description area, so you could click on those and it'll take you to a calculator where you put in your date of birth, your time of birth, and your place of birth, and it'll give you the signs for each. Alright, we're going to start with Libra. Libra, you have the Eight of Cups and the Oracle card, Dream a Beautiful Dream. With Eight of Cups, it looks like it'll be a week of letting go of something that no longer serves you, that no longer has a purpose, and it can be in relationships and regarding relationships. If you were going through a time where there was a lot of turmoil, a lot of tension, a lot of relationship issues with any group, co-workers, friendships, romantic relationships, or even family relationships, it may suggest that it's time to move past that in any way you see fit. It can be as simple as letting go of the issue, calling a truce on an issue, letting that negative energy leave you so it no longer influences you and contributes to any stress. And it can also mean actually leaving the drama and the person or the people or the group behind, like no longer interacting. The Oracle card, Dream a Beautiful Dream, it talks about bringing harmony into a situation. Harmony, balance, stability. It talks about symmetry and making sure that all the pieces in whatever situation are harmonized and balanced, much like the Libra energy and the representation of a scale. This week is all about balance, and if that means getting rid of some of the negative in your life in order for you to have a stress-free, more productive future, then it's asking you to look at that as a possibility. So make sure you stay positive and get rid of any negative energy that may be holding you down or holding you back. I think that will help you with your future. Okay, moving on to Gemini. Gemini, you have the Lovers and the Oracle card, Inner Trust. The Lovers card actually represents the Gemini in tarot. So this card is definitely meant for you. And I do feel that this card is talking mostly about you, and connected to the Oracle card, it's talking about you and your inner self. Now, this is important this week because there's a sense that maybe you've been holding back. Maybe there was some kind of fear or hesitation about revealing yourself and your true self and your beliefs and your motivations. The Inner Trust card represents cloaking yourself in that security blanket, so to speak. And the Lover's card talks about making sure that you expose your inner you, the real you, as long as you stick with what's authentic for you. It's a good week for that, for working on your self-confidence so you could put your best foot forward. Now, I want to repeat, this may not be for every Gemini, but for those that it does resonate with, this also can speak about you sensing a love, a passion, something that may inspire you this week, but you're afraid or you're a bit hesitant and not sure of pursuing this goal. You may feel like you're not ready to expose this goal or to put it out there. You may have a fear of what others may think, others' judgment, which is fine. I mean, we all go through that. We're not born with confidence and that we could go out and just pursue things. That's not how we're made up, especially in a society that is so freely to judge you on the simplest things as your hair color. So I understand, but for those that this does resonate with, this is a good week to try to Open yourself up. Okay, we're going to move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the Nine of Swords and the Oracle card Inspiration. The Nine of Swords represents a period of worry, of being in your head with thoughts that may make you anxious. With the Oracle card Inspiration, I do get the feeling that this is due to you and your work, the work you're putting into something. This may not be for all Aquariuses. It may not apply to all Aquariuses. That's why I encourage you to look at your moon and rising signs. But for those this does apply to, it can be a lot of schoolwork, a lot of work at the workplace, especially if you're an entrepreneur. You're taking on a lot of responsibility. With your children at home, there may be a lot of stresses, a lot of things that you have to decide and you have to do and you have to prepare. It can be with the relationship as well, intimate relationship or even friendships. Whatever this is, it's because you're putting a lot of time, effort, energy into something because there's a sense about Aquariuses where we want to be perfect. Things have to go our way a lot of the time. Not every Aquarius, but a lot. We like things to work the way we plan them to. We are perfectionists. A lot of us are. And so when something doesn't go right, it will stick with us. When something requires our attention, a lot of our attention, a lot of our work and energy, it can affect us. And that's what I see here. You're inspired. There's some things that you want to do. There's some places you want to go. There's goals you want to meet. There's a lot on your plate, in your mind, inspiration popping up here and there. You have a dream. You have a big dream, and you want to get to that dream. But this advises you to just make sure that you're not putting so much time and effort into a situation where it will cause you stress and worry. Know when to take a step back, know when to take a break, know when enough is enough. We don't have to go so far to get every little detail correct. Not all the time, and especially not this week, because we might be prone to stress, and it can keep us from accomplishing some things. So it's very, very great that the inspiration comes at you at all times, a day and night, maybe even when you're sleeping, keeping you awake at night. I mean, that's good in a way because you are getting these ideas and wanting to make these moves, but it's keeping you from sleep. It's keeping you from adequate sleep. It's keeping you worrying and stressing. So this week, just know when you're feeling that stress, know when you're feeling that pressure, and kind of pull back a little bit. Just pull back enough where you're not overwhelmed. We don't want to be overwhelmed. That's it. That was the reading for the air signs for the week of October 16th through the 20th. Thank you so much for your likes, your subscribes, your shares, and comments. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you for watching, and I will have more for you soon. Until next time.